Hi folks, so welcome to another episode of Heartbeat and Horsepower. Really special episode this time because we're here with Phoenix and his amazing looking Fireblade. So yeah, Phoenix, tell us a little bit about this bike, how long you've had it, what you think of it, and then we'll start talking about the wrap in a second.
Yeah, so I've had it 3 years from second owner. In terms of how I've felt with it, I mean, yeah, it's a completely different sort of bike from what I was used to. I had a 600 prior before. Yeah. But in terms of the comfort level, I can ride this for hours, not have any concerns. And just, again, different breed of style of just horsepower behind, just go, have fun, and enjoy it. Yeah, comfort as well. Just can't complain, really.
I can definitely relate to that. I say often, like, the Fireblades are, like we were chatting earlier, like we can do long distance on them. And yes, they're a sports bike, and yes, you're going to get achy after a few hours on a sports bike, but relatively speaking, they're so much more comfortable than some of the bikes that I've ridden.
100% agreed. Yeah, from one other ones I've ridden, from like either like KTM's and obviously they're the Super Nakeds, but from other Yamahas and Suzuki's and stuff I've ridden, some of them are really uncomfortable and I just can't sit on them for too long at all. Yeah.
And what have you done to this bike since you've had it?
Myself, I haven't done much apart from have it mapped and obviously then just, again, have it now wrapped and things like that, so make it a lot more mine. Yeah. And again, similar to what you've done to yours, I've had obviously the seat and stuff done, so it's just extra plush for the bum.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, yeah. And I know you've got a quick shifter fitted as well. See, I don't have a quick shifter, but how do you find that? Because a lot of people complain about, obviously, some aftermarket quick shifters that don't work properly or are a little bit fiddly, but...
So the quick shifter I've got disabled at the moment. Okay. Purely because obviously when I had the engine rebuilt, because of what happened with that, I just disabled it. I thought for the road, I don't need it. For when I then potentially go down the track route, then I'll probably just attach it again and just go for it. Yeah.
And it's got a full Akrapovic system, and as you say,
Yoshimura.
Yoshimura system, and a remap. So do you know what it makes?
About 175 to the wheel.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Considering, I think, because these are about 177 at the crank,
at the factory,
brand new. So probably talking about 165 at the rear wheel, maybe stock.
Roughly about that, yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty good. And did you notice the difference when you had it mapped?
Oh, huge.
Did you feel it?
Yeah, huge. A lot smoother through the gears, a lot smoother through the actual power band itself. It was more consistent rather than what most Hondas is. Obviously, they hit the 7000 and then they pick up. This was a lot smoother from the start and then just goes.
Yeah. No, it's definitely really, really unique. And we were chatting, and so I've spotted this bike lots of times over the last 2 years, I think. And then, we finally sort of, we connected on TikTok and then realised who you were, and then we figured out we're actually quite close to each other.
Yes, exactly.
So we thought, why not get together and go for a ride and film this video?
Exactly.
So, tell us about the wrap then, Phoenix.
So the wrap was originally sort of thought of because of what happened with my 600, and it was supposed to be a mirror to my 600, which was the X-ray edition. Okay. And the Phoenix is obviously rising from the ashes, that sort of style of thing. So for this, obviously, it's rising up, being rebuilt, not being stopped. Yeah. And in terms of the actual sort of Phoenix bird itself, it's got a lot more sentimental meaning for me as well.
Brilliant, yeah. It's definitely really unique and easy to spot from a mile off, and I'll get some pictures and I'll tag some pictures on the end of this video as well. So the nickname Phoenix, is that because of the wrap, or did you have that nickname before and then got the wrap? Like, how did that happen?
Nickname was all down to the bike.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's obviously not my normal name, but I use Phoenix as my name. But in terms of the actual bike, that's what's Phoenix. Yeah. And that's where it all stemmed from, just coming up into the blade. Good.
It's a bit of a brand, isn't it? And we were actually just saying as well, like, social media and trying to create content and maintain, maintain the channel. It's a lot of hard work, but if you've got a brand that people recognise, it's a lot easier, isn't it, to sort of, get followers and keep followers. So no, it's definitely a beautiful bike to look at. So people might be interested actually. So what did you pay to get this wrap? Because this is a complete wrap, isn't it?
Yeah, so the wrap itself is just for the fairings here, and obviously the orange spikes have just been wrapped over. Okay. For me, obviously, it was a friend of mine that was doing it as a tester. Okay. So she only charged me about £300-400, which is cheap for a wrap to get done generally. I have obviously had the quotes and stuff to get a full wrap for the bike, and you're probably looking around about £1,200 to £1,500. Depending on obviously where you get it done and how much of a relationship you have with them, that in itself might change. But it is planned to eventually get this fully sprayed from front to back to have it properly one of one. Even though it isn't now, but you know.
Oh no, that would be awesome. So you've had this for about 3 years, you say. What's your plans? Are you keeping this long term, or
this will be the forever bike?
Another bike in mind?
Yeah, this will be forever bike. I'll get another bike on top of, which will be hopefully an Africa Twin.
Oh, okay.
And then hopefully I'll just get that wrapped the same or painted the same. So it'd be the Phoenix Twins, so Africa Twin, and then this one.
And I've noticed the hoodie as well. Can people buy that? Have you got those available?
They
for other
can,
people to buy?
All they have to do is just message me, and then of course just let me know what size and what they want. And obviously on the back where it's got the Riding with Fire, then Phoenix underneath, you can have that changed to your name.
Brilliant, happy day. So if you want a Phoenix hoodie, guys, get in touch with him on TikTok, message him, and he'll sort you out. And it would be remiss of me not to plug my own t-shirt as well.
Exactly.
So Certified Hooligan Clothing, jump on that website, scroll down, you'll see an AD Bike Life t-shirt, which I'm still waiting to get in the post so I can model it. But yeah, it's trying to be famous is hard work.
Hey, one step at a time, one foot in front of another.
Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to head out for a ride, folks, and I'll try and get some footage of that as well. But an absolutely gorgeous bike, and I'll get some pictures before we finish up. But thanks for tuning in, folks, and Phoenix, thanks for joining me, mate.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Absolute pleasure. Cheers.